uncertain and hungry at the core. But the wolf that howled through 17 campaigns tonight just wants to sleep away the pain. Even wolves return to where the fire glows. Even wolves need somewhere only silence knows. Wolf by the fire, teeth put away. Wolf by the fire, letting the violence decay. Just a creature needing warmth tonight. Wolf by the fire. Marking our scattered wide across the frost. Some found their glory, others found them lost. But I am here with embers and the night. And for the first time in long years, it feels right. Even wolves return to where the fire glows. Even wolves need somewhere only silence knows. Wolf by the fire, teeth put away. Wolf by the fire, letting the violence decay. Just a creature needing warmth tonight. Wolf by the fire. Remembers all the winters that we crossed. The pack remembers every brother that we lost. But the pack also knows this ancient right to rest without shame for one single night. I am not only the hunt, I am not only the howl, I am the stillness beneath the wolf, the soul inside the growl. Tonight the fire knows this, even if no one else does. Wolf by the fire, teeth put away. Just a creature needing warmth tonight. The wolf you've had to travel. I don't know the weight that pulled you thin, but I kept the candle burning in the window, and I kept a space to let you back in. You don't have to explain a single moment. You don't owe me any proof of what you've done. Someone left the light on, someone kept the fire warm, someone left the light on just in case you needed shelter from the storm. You can come home now. Someone left the light on. I saw you from the hilltop in the distance, moving like a person carved from stone. And I thought that you had forgotten softness, so I thought I better meet you down the road. You don't have to explain a single moment. You don't owe me any proof of what you've done. Someone left the light on, someone kept the fire warm, someone left the light on just in case you needed shelter from the storm. You can come home now. Someone left the light on. I made your favorite soup from what I had. I set your place before the fire's heat. You don't have to be a warrior right now. You only have to come inside and eat. This is what love does in the dark. It holds a door and holds its heart. It doesn't ask for victories or proof. It only asks that you come through. Someone left the light on, someone kept the fire warm, someone left the light on just in case you needed shelter from the storm. You're home now. Someone left the light on for you. You're home. You're finally home.
This is the last night before the long road, the last night sleeping under skies I know. Tomorrow I'll be someone else's story, but tonight I'm just a person by the glow. I'm memorizing every star above this place, every imperfection of this ground and space. The night before the road is made of silence, is made of simple things we overlook. The every imperfection of this ground in space. The night before the road is made of silence, is made of simple things we overlook. The night before the road reminds me gently that I am worth more than the risk I took. The night before the road. And if I don't return along this pathway, then let this night be what they find and keep. A person who was loved, who loved the firelight, who once sat underneath these stars in peace. I am not afraid of what is coming. I am only grateful for what's here. The smoke, the cold, the sound of the night breathing, the enormous smallness of this atmosphere. The night before the road is made of silence, is made of simple things we overlook. The night before the road reminds me gently that I am worth more than the risk I took. Stay here a little longer. The night before the road. Just a little longer. Remember this.
She found me in the forest before the dawn came. She touched the wounds I hadn't given name, with fingers cold as moonlight on the stone. She said, I see your battles, you're not alone. She brewed the steam from roots I didn't know, and spoke in words that made the firelight grow. The witch blessed my wounds beneath the oldest oak. The witch blessed my wounds with every word she spoke, and something ancient moved through all the broken parts of me. The witch blessed my wounds tonight. She brewed the steam from roots I didn't know, and spoke in words that made the firelight grow. The witch blasted my wounds beneath the oldest stone. The witch blasted my wounds with every word she spoke, and something ancient moved through all the broken parts of me. The witch blessed my wounds tonight. Before she left, she gave me back my name. Not the name of battle, but the first one given. She whispered it like it was still worth keeping, like I was still the child before the driven. There is old magic in the act of care, in the hands that tend to what the wars lay bare. I carry now a piece of that dark wood, where something unnamed told me I was good. The witch blessed my wounds beneath the oldest stone. The witch blessed my wounds with every ancient word she spoke, and I will never know what moved through all that broken land in me. The witch blessed my wounds, and I am free.
Nobody gave me a map for this particular road. Nobody warned me about the specific way to this load. The elders spoken proverbs and the stars gave no coordinates, and the only compass I had was the feeling in my chest when I followed it. I got lost, I won't pretend I didn't. I took the wrong path in the third winter, I'll admit it. But every wrong turn taught me something the right road wouldn't. I survived the routes, the easier path never could've. All the maps I never had led me somewhere real. All the roads that drove me mad somehow helped me heal. Maps I never had, but somehow I arrived. Maps I never had, but somehow I survived. By the fire now I know I was never really lost. I was just learning how to go. People with maps think they know where the danger is. People with maps sleep easier than the rest of us, but the ones who navigate by feeling by the fire's pull end up somewhere the cartographers never thought to put down. I've been the margin note on someone else's expedition, the footnote of a war I entered by my own decision. But this fire right here don't care about the narrative. It just burns for whoever shows up and is sensitive enough to let it in. All the maps I never had led me somewhere real. All the roads that drove me mad somehow helped me heal. Maps I never had, but somehow I I never had. But somehow I survived by the fire. Now I know I was never really lost. I was just learning how to go. Signature. Here I am, the sum of every wrong detour. Here I am by a fire made with my own hands, on a road no one charted in any of their plans. So burn the maps, burn the plans, burn the idea that it was one way and I missed it. Every road I walked was the road. Every night I sat by fire was the gift. Maps I never had made me who I am. Maps I never had, but somehow I arrived out. Maps I never had, but somehow I survived by the fire. Now I know I was never really lost. I was just learning how to go. I always knew the way, I just didn't know I knew it.
Silence it. You have been running. Silence it. You do not need to. Silence it. These things without a sound, in the language only stillness can expound. What the silence said was more than words could carry. What the silence said was everything necessary. It said stop, it said breathe, it said you are ready what you need to be. The silence said the war is in your mind now. The battlefield moved inward months ago. The silence said the armor can come off here. There's nothing left outside that needs to know. What the silence said was more than words could carry. What the silence said was everything necessary. It said stop, it said breathe. What do I do now? It said nothing for a moment, nothing. I asked the silence, who am I without it? It said you are the one who asked the question that is enough, that has always been enough. And all the noise I'd swallowed in the dark finally exhaled through the smallest part of my chest, that last defended room where silence walked in and rearranged the room. What the silence said was more than words could carry. What the silence said was everything necessary. It said stop, it said breathe, it said you are already, 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 already. You are already. You are already.
Come sit a while and let an old bard sing a song not meant for kings or conquering. This one is meant for you who've walked the road and set aside for one night every load. I've sung for many heroes in my years, but the ones I love the most are not the ones without fears. This song is for the tired, the ones who keep on going anyway. This song is for the tired, who rise again to face another day. Old bard sings for you tonight. I've watched you from the corner of this inn, through mud and fire and the shape you're in. You don't perform your suffering for the crowd, you only live it quietly and proud. I've sung for many heroes in my years, but the ones I love the most are not the ones without fear. This song is for the tired, the ones who keep on going anyway. The song is for the tired, who rise again to face another day. Old bard sings for you tonight.
ballads never capture what it cost. The sleepless nights, the cold, the things you've lost. But I've been watching long enough to know the real heroism is the choosing to go slow. So take this melody as proof of this, that someone saw you in the dark and noticed, and wrote it down in music just for you. The tired, the honest, and the true. This song is for the tired, the ones who keep on going anyway. This song is for the tired, who rise again to face another day. Old Bard has seen you all along. I see you, warrior, rest well.
The thunder already passed while I was fighting. I didn't even notice the storm move on. I was still braced against a wind that left me, still holding on to something already gone. It takes a moment to believe quiet, that what was raging has already moved on. The thunder already passed, and I'm still standing in the rain. The thunder already passed, you can open up your eyes again. It's already over. The thunder already passed. There's a particular kind of courage in learning how to trust the silence here, and letting go of every muscle clenched for battle, when everything that threatened has grown clear. It takes a moment to believe the quiet, that what was raging has already moved on. The thunder already passed, and I'm still standing in the rain. The thunder already passed, you can open up your eyes again. It's already over. The thunder already passed. My armor held the lightning and the cold, but it cannot hold the story to be told of the moment when I finally understood that surviving was already being good. Unclench the jaw, release the hell breath, let the quiet in, not everything after the storm is death. Some things are just clear air, and you are standing in it.
cursed the sea for every storm it gave me. I cursed the waves for every man they took. But sitting on this shore with fire behind me, I see the sea differently if I look. The sea was only being what it had to be, and so was I in every way I couldn't see. The sea was not my enemy, was only wild and I was too. The sea was not my enemy, we're both just trying to get through. And I survived, and the sea still rolls. The sea was not my enemy after all. The war was not my enemy entirely. The cold was not my enemy. The rain, the things I thought were set against my living, were only weather in a wider campaign. The sea was only being what it had to be, and so was I in every way I couldn't see. The sea was not my enemy, was only wild and I was too. The sea was not my enemy, we're both just trying to get through. And I survived, and the sea still rolls. The sea was not my enemy after all. At the shoreline tonight, the cold, the dark, the losses, the long fight. I cannot carry what the tide would keep for free, so I give it all back to the sea. And the sea receives it all without a word, as it has received the prayers of every lord who came before me to this same dark shore and left a little lighter than before. The sea was not my enemy, it was only wild and I was too. The sea was not my enemy, we were both just trying to get through. I survived, and the sea still rolls. Tonight the sea and I have made our peace. Tonight the sea and I are finally free. There's one person at the start of all of this, a name without the weight that names collect.
I was smaller then and lighter, and I miss that, but I wouldn't give away what I became.
I left as someone eager for the story, someone who thought the road would make things clear.
And the road would make things clear, just not the way I wanted. It made clear the cost and made clear who I hold dear.
We are not who we were before the long road, but we are more than we believed we'd be. I've forgiven the version of me that was frightened. I've forgiven the self that was formed in the storm. And I have let the road become a part of me, not as a wound but as a kind of death,
the kind that shows in the eyes of all the travelers who've learned to take a long and grateful breath.
We are not who we were before the long road, but we are more than we believed we'd be. We were born from the long road, shaped by fire and rain and stone. We were born from the long road, now we carry it in every bone. We are not broken, we are forged. We were born from the long road
Here is the last fire of the journey. Here is where the road becomes the rest. Here is where we finally stop performing and simply be the ones who gave their best. And it was enough, it was always enough. To keep going was enough.
We were born from the long road, shaped by fire and rain and stone. We were born from the long road, and now we carry it in every bone. We are not broken, we are forged. We were born from the long road, and we are home.
Finally home. After the mountain there's a valley below, and you forget how far down the bottom can go. Your legs are still climbing even when you stop, still bracing for the footing that you nearly dropped. But the mountain is behind you now. The valley holds its arms out somehow.
After the mountain,
The ground is kind and flat.
after the mountain,
You learn to rest like that on solid ground. Down to the mountain. After the summit I forgot my own name. I stood in the wind and it looked all the same. The kingdoms of men and the wars of their making were small from that height, like a world worth forsaking. but the mountain is behind you now. The valley holds its arms out somehow. After the mountain, the ground is kind and flat. After the mountain, you learn to rest like that. The fire I built in the valley that night was the smallest fire but the greatest light. I'd burn cities for less than what it gave, just warmth and the proof that I wasn't a grave. I am not the mountain I had to climb. Side, the person who survived the hardest parts and learned the mountain lives inside the heart.
After the mountain,
the ground is kind and flat.
After the mountain,
you finally learn to rest like that. Come down now, the mountain, come home. Come down, rest now, the ground is here. I crossed the field 3 months after the end and found the flowers growing around the bend. No one had planted them, no one had tended the ground, but through the ash and ruin they had found their way out. If the flowers can do it, maybe so can I. Push through the damage and still reach the sky. The flowers still grew after everything the season put them through. The flowers still grew, and I thought of you, and I thought of me, and the flowers still grew. I used to think the violence only took, that it subtracted everything it touched, but something in the quiet of that morning said that loss and life are very much in touch. If the flowers can do it, maybe so can I. Push through the damage and still reach the sky. The flowers still grew after everything the season put them through. The flowers still grew, and I thought of you, and I thought of me, and the flowers still grew. sat by that field until the stars came out and felt something release that I'd been holding. Doubt that the world remembers how to green again, that even after fire there can be rain. These small soft petals know what I've forgotten, that beauty isn't earned, it isn't rotten, it just appears wherever there's ground. And something in me is still fertile ground. The flowers still grew after everything the season put them through. The flowers still grew, and I thought of you, and I thought of me, and I grew. The flowers still grew, still growing, still here. I sat beside the river after the last hill, watching the current carry what I couldn't still. Every regret I'd held since the first campaign drifted away on the water and the rain. The river doesn't judge the things I've thrown inside, it just keeps moving forward with the tide. The river remembers everything, so I don't have to hold it anymore. The river remembers everything, every battle, every break, and every shore. Let the river carry it all. I spoke to the current like I spoke to the dead. Let loose every word I left unsaid, and the river took it all without a sound. Let it dissolve before it touched the ground. The river doesn't judge the things I've thrown inside, it just keeps moving forward with the tide. The river remembers everything, so I don't have to hold it anymore. The river remembers everything, every battle, every break, and every shore. Let the river carry it all. There's a kind of grace in moving water's way that accepts whatever you lay down today. I am not the sum of every wound I wear, I am what remains after I release my care. river carries kings and common men the same, and returns them clean to try again. The river remembers everything, so I don't have to hold it anymore. The river remembers everything, every battle, every breaking, every shore. Let it go, let the river carry it all. Let it go, let it flow. Count the first star for the road you survived. Count the second for the moment you arrived. Count the third for every doubt that you held and released to the dark while the embers swelled. One by one the stars receive your heavy thoughts. One by one they hold whatever rest has cost. Counting stars to fall asleep. One for every promise that you had to keep. Counting stars to fall asleep. Let the night sky take the pieces that are too deep. Counting, counting. Count the fourth star for the ones who came home. Count the fifth for the ones who reside unknown. Count the sixth for the person you were before, and forgive them for not knowing what lay in store. One by one the stars receive your heavy thoughts. One by one they hold whatever rest has cost. Counting stars to fall asleep. One for every promise that you had to keep. Counting stars to fall asleep. Let the night sky take the pieces that are too deep. Counting, counting. Count the seventh for the morning yet to come. Count the eight for everything you haven't done. Count the ninth for all the things you're still afraid of. Count the 10th and know there's stars that you are made of. You were forged from the same dust as these lights. You belong to the same ancient sky. So of course the stars are glad to take your worries. Of course they'll guard you till the morning's cry. Counting stars to fall asleep. One for every promise that you had to keep. Counting stars to fall asleep. Let the night sky take the pieces that are too deep. Let the night sky take you. Counting 10, 9, 8 7, 6, 5. After the long campaign, I came back to the field, the one I left before the sword was healed. The harvest had gone on without my hand, and something beautiful had claimed the land. And I knelt in that field and I finally cried for everything I'd pushed and pushed aside. This is the harvest of the heart, everything you planted before it fell apart. This is the harvest of the heart, coming home to find that life did its part while you were away. The heart kept growing while you were away. My mother's hands had kept the garden going, my father's voice still in the fence post showing. The neighbors I had barely known by name had tended what I loved while I became. And I knelt in that field and I finally cried for everything I'd pushed and pushed aside. This is the harvest of the heart, everything you planted before it fell apart. This is the harvest of the heart, coming home to find that life did its part while you were away. The heart kept growing while you were away. I set my weapons by the old barn door and didn't feel the need to ask what for. The field had answered every question I had carried. The soil had kept the things I thought I'd buried. You can leave for seasons, even years. You can come back smaller with the weight of what appears, and still find something waiting in the ground. The harvest of the heart is always found. This is the harvest of the heart, everything you planted before it fell apart. This is the harvest of the heart, coming home to find that life did its part. You are home now. The heart kept growing, and so did you.